Oh, am I live? I'm live. Hello, everybody. Whew. Just want to wait and make sure that everybody can tell that I'm here. Hello, Sherbert. Sorbet. Sherbert? Sorbet? Sherbert. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Harvey. How's everybody? Hello. Hello, hello. I am good. Hello, Child Witch. Hello, Cherry. Hello, Soul Lover. Okay. So, like always, I want to start this with what I normally do. There's a super chat at the bottom of the chat thing, and the little dollar sign. You can donate using that, and I'll see your message. Oh my god, this is so loud. It's probably not loud for you guys, because I have it turned down for you guys, but it is loud for me. Okay, that's better. Okay. If the sound is weird, just let me know, and I'll fix it. I have a Patreon. I believe the link to the Patreon is in the description. If you decide to donate on Patreon, only donate like about $1 or something, because I don't need, I mean, I don't, only donate $1. So that's pretty much it, and let's just get started doodling and chatting and stuff. We're not working on the Jedi today because I'm a little bored with it. So we're doing something else. It's an hour-long stream, and we're just gonna doodle around. If that's cool with you guys, it's cool with me. It is cool with me, and it's got to be cool with you guys because I'm not doing anything else. So it has to be cool. And no, I have no idea what I'm drawing today. I'm just doodling, and we're gonna figure out where it goes. Okay, so before I started the stream, I was watching Jacksepticeye. But before that, I was watching this really cool video on black holes. Technically not black holes. Technically, on something called a naked singularity. It's a SciShow video. Oh, oops. Wrong layer. I started drawing on the wrong layer. Great. Oops, let's redo that. There we go. Let's go back up to this layer. There we are. I wish, Toxic Tears, that you used a different font, because if you did use a different font, I could read it. No, just black holes. That font makes it very hard to read whatever it is you're trying to say. I don't have the time to. It's okay. I would like to respond to things that you guys say, but I can't if I can't read it, and I don't have time to sit here and try to figure it out. which I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Watercolor, that's cool. Oh, right. Thank you. Okay. Another thing down at the bottom, there is a hashtag. Here you go, Tim. If you have art, if you have something that you want me to see, you can send it to Here You Go, Tim on Twitter using that hashtag, and I will see it, and I will be able to look at it while on stream. And that has been working out pretty well. I actually kind of really enjoy that bit of the streams because I get to see you guys and your guys' work, and it's cool. It's cool. So, anything at all, if it's something you want me to see, send it on Twitter. I'll see it, and we'll go from there. So, as for what I'm drawing, I actually have no idea. Truly have no idea what I'm drawing. I kind of wish I knew, but you know what? We're just gonna doodle. Like I said, it's a doodle stream. Anyway, black holes. I lost track and got sucked into a different conversation. Kinda like a black hole. God, Tim, you have the best jokes. I'm always laughing. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Ho 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 ho. Hee hee hoo hoo. Okay. My internet is kind of bad, so you might get there might be issues. There's nothing I could do about it, but I didn't want to leave you guys without a stream. If you decide, if you take a look at the stream afterwards, it should be a better version, but I can't guarantee that. So yeah. Oh, this is not one of those drawings that I'm gonna take things from the audience, because it's just a doodle and it will probably never be completed. It's just a little fun thing that I'm doing because I am. Anyway, black holes. Naked singularities. And it got me thinking, watching this video on black holes, is they always think that they have infinite mass and that they're like the size of a singularity, which is what is the center of black hole, is like really small. But what if it isn't? I mean, I'm sure the calculations would still work if it wasn't super small. I mean, I don't know, I'm no scientist, but I mean, if a black hole wasn't super small, it could still work just the same. It'd just be a bit larger in the center. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm just a goof when it comes to science, and I just like being a casual observer of science findings. I think I could live with just considering myself a casual observer of science. I mean, I don't have any kind of training in it. I don't know science very well, but, you know, you could do it. Well, sometimes a theory is already something that has been proven wrong, and I don't know the science well enough to to say, oh, well, I mean, obviously it has to be... Obviously it has to have an infinite size, has to be like infinitely small because it has infinite mass. But I mean, if you take the common use... Alright, so let me explain myself. Let me explain myself. So the common way that people describe gravity is they take a ball and they put it on a blanket that's stretched, and the gravity is what pulls the things into that center ball that you put there. But with a black hole, all it does is make the ball like sink lower on the blanket, and like super low on the blanket, and it doesn't change the size of the ball. I just don't... I mean, I'm not describing it well enough, but when I thought about it, I was like, that's weird. I mean, I just don't understand where people are like, oh, it has so much gravity that it just crushes itself to an infinitely small space. I just don't see why that has to be the case. But yeah, I know that you can't report out of a black hole. I mean, once you're in a black hole, that's it. It's over. You're in a black hole and there's no more you. So I do get that. To explain gravity, I drop apples on people's heads. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how it... I don't get why it would be compacted down. I might tweet out to Neil deGrasse Tyson and see if he actually responds to it, because he's kind of like a superstar in the science world, but he might know. And if he does respond, that'd be cool. That'd be one of those moments that I say, oh, that's cool. Yeah, black holes. That's what I was thinking about when I was prepping the stream. I was thinking about this video that I saw on black holes. Which is, I mean, it's not horror related or anything, but it's something. Okay. So 6:14. So, like I said, this is just a doodle. I'm just... people theorize both. Yeah, I mean, right now, all you have are mathematics and theories when it comes to anything science. So, I mean, that makes sense. Oh, man. Whew, one of my Christmas gifts arrived today. I got, for Christmas, I got, like, a whole bunch of Amazon gift cards. And it took me, like, a long time to figure out what I wanted to spend it on. But I spent it on, some role-playing books. Books based on, like, almost, they're not D&D, but it's that's the way I can describe it that will make it the easiest to understand. It's the Firefly role-playing game. That's cool. Can't wait to use that. Maybe I can get somebody else. Stair stands 12. I find that hard to believe. In fact, it's not possible. I'm sorry. That's not possible. I believe the closest black hole is the one in the center of our galaxy. So, I mean, getting there is, like, gonna take longer than humans have been alive. So, you know, there's that. So I highly doubt that statement. Yeah. I mean, I believe it. I believe that if they had a thing that could see the heat in space and it was just sitting around, because I definitely believe they have that. Oh, Harvey, yes, actually. The gaming channel was supposed to start this week, but I was sick, and things sort of went a bit to the wayside because I wanted to get better before I did anything really wacky. But currently, the gaming channel should start up sometime next week, and it is going to be a strictly multiplayer gaming channel. There will always be more than one host, and it'll just be us having a fun time playing games. Okay, there are 5 things on the Twitter, so we're going to that. Okay, let's see these 5 new results. Oh, you watching me, cat? You watching me? What are you doing, cat? Oh, this cat is adorable. Look at this cat. Oh, man. What an adorable cat. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I like cats so much. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Whoa, look at this thing. Somebody is trying to draw dinosaurs, which is the best thing to try and draw. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You are currently practicing with foreshortening and proportion. That's a really good thing to practice with. Oh my gosh, another one of these? Wow, you do so many of this very similar looking thing. Wonder why. What? Laying down, of course. You fly like you fly. Oh, somebody sent another thing. Kathy Baker. Oh, these are really good. Wow. Wait, did you draw these? These are really good. These are really good, and it makes me kind of jealous. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's cool. Bonk. I hope you drew these, because I don't want to make it. I hope you drew these, because assuming that these are your art when they're actually someone else is kind of rude. So whoever did this is very talented, including you. So you should be proud of yourself if you did those. Like, really proud of yourself. That is a good style, and you should stick with it. Yeah, that's really good. It's really good. I like that so much. Oh, man. I just draw monsters the best. That's my thing. It's drawing monsters. Even when I was a little kid, I could draw monsters pretty well. What was that? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to put you down or anything. That's so impressive. I am so jealous. You have no idea. That's so good. I'm sorry, I reacted poorly. I apologize. But I am impressed. It was very impressive. Wow. Such impress. Oh, man. 6:23. It has only been that many minutes? Oof. Don't wanna... I almost opened my email. That would have been great. Just open my email for everyone to see. Find out all of my dirty secrets. Do I have dirty secrets? I don't think I have dirty secrets. I don't think I have any secrets. Do I have any secrets? I don't think I have any secrets. I'm just a very open person, I guess. Somebody's gonna say everybody has secrets. I might have secrets. I just don't remember them right now. I am the most secretive. What am I trying to hide? What am I trying to hide? I should be stopped. Okay, this thing is so weird. I don't even know what it is. It's just so strange. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this is. It's just me putting a bunch of lines down on a piece of paper. I wish I could tell you. Oh, there's no artist drama. I actually don't talk to many artists. I have like maybe 3 artist friends. 4 artist friends. 4 friends that would consider themselves artists. I actually don't have a lot of friends myself. Oh, that's kind of sad. Maybe I should get more friends. Who needs a lot of friends? Nobody needs a lot of friends. Just need good friends. Okay, I'm causing issues with this drawing if I don't move forward. Oh. Okay, so just gonna try and get a line out here so that I can see exactly what I'm doing. There we go. Good. Okay. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far to say I can make money on my own gaming channel. I don't know. The gaming channel is kind of just gonna be sort of like super laid back and me just hanging out with a friend. I decided we were playing games together. We play games together pretty much like every Sunday. He comes over and we hang out and play games. And I was just sitting there and I was like, you know, we'll just record something. And we almost recorded him playing Dark Souls, but then he didn't continue playing Dark Souls, so we stopped recording it. Or we decided not to record it because he was like, yeah, if we started doing that, then I'd have to finish the game, and I don't want to play this game to the finish. I'm like, understood. Man, Dark Souls is so good. That's the game I've been playing recently. Dark Souls. That's not completely true. Exodrahas. I will prove it right now. I will prove it right now. Let's see. Let's go with this color. And this color. And this color. Brighter though. Oops, too bright. So we'll go back to this color. We'll get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. And then this thing. Then we'll go back to this color. And then we'll give it a little bit of a thing there. And a little bit of that. Give it a nice little. And we'll go we'll go here, but there. We'll go this. Art. Look guys, art. And no actual lines drawn. Even the things that I'm doing here aren't lines. So a thing can still be art without any lines. There we go. Now I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go a little bit darker. I'm gonna just do this a bit. At this point, these things are good as lines, so that's kind of cheating, but you know. It's not, guys. You guys aren't seeing it. I guess I'll define things a bit more here. And I guess I have to use lines to define it. Ah, it's a bird. It's a bird. It's a stupid bird. But you don't... Art isn't lines that make a shape. That's what I'm trying to say. Art is relations that cause feeling. That's what art is. So like this shape right here is probably the worst color ever. Okay. So this shape here is still bad. Gotta throw some green in there. Oh, change things up. Okay. That's better. So this thing here causes a feeling. You don't know exactly what the feeling is. It's kind of gross. Oh, jeez. Oh, yes, it was a bird in a nest. Oh, man. Okay. So, it's just like shapes and colors and things in relation that cause a feeling. Like, if I did this. Okay, I'm gonna do an art piece right now. Like, really quickly, an art piece. And it will be with no lines. It'll just be this. Okay, and then I'll do this. I'll do a bit of this. And I'll do a bit of this. Going up here. Again, this is something really quick. I'm just hoping it turns out to be better than it is. Oh, jeez. I'm so bad at art. And then give it a nice little bit of a yellow lilt. There we go. And color it in there. Good job, me. Good job, me. I've done it. Okay. And then, and then I'll just throw a bunch of this down here. Okay, now this is just a bunch of shapes. So if I were to do this, and I were to do this, it would give you a different feeling than it was just a couple of seconds ago. Okay, I'm trying to tie it together so that it works. Oh, so bad. I'm so bad at art. Okay, so you got this shape here with this bunch of color here. Oh my gosh, I am just throwing color down. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some blue and throw that in here. Because why? I don't know, because I feel like putting blue in here. Why not? I'm gonna put a little bit more blue in here. Then I'm gonna go back to this color. And then we're gonna give it a bunch of yellow right over here. Just like blue. And it will fade out this way like that. There we go. And then we'll just do this thing. We'll give it, nope. Haha. Wrong layer, guys. We'll go up here. We'll just throw a bunch of things like this, doing this. And a bunch of things like this, doing that. And a bunch of things like that. Okay. Okay? So this does that, right? So this is art. But if I did this, if I typed If I type... I spelled that wrong. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna go with it. Troubles ahead. Oh, I'm the best. Oh, this is so... I'm so good at what I do. Maybe... There? There we go. So we do this. We put this letter here. We shrink it this, right? And then we go to this thing. We take this little dude. And we go here. And we put this little dude right here. And we draw him like this. Little dude. Oh. Why is it not... Is it because this? There we go. And we draw this little dude up here. And there we go. Well, I actually have a bit more experience drawing landscape art. This is the quickest landscape art ever, but see, so it's not just lines. I could add lines to give this relation. So like if I wanted to make this a bit more different, then I could do this. And it has a completely different feeling. So it's not lines, it's not shapes, it's not colors, it's not writing, it's not anything. It's just relations that cause feeling. Troubles ahead. Alright, I'm gonna check the Twitter now. I'm gonna stop rambling about this. I just thought that was a cool little bit that I figured out on my own. Okay, let's Oh, okay, cool. I wonder what you're using to do these. Are you using Flash? Because when I do my animation, I do use Autodesk Sketchbook. Oh, look at this. Somebody likes Mountain Dew. And Minecraft. Two very okay things. Although, what is on your table here? Ugh, clean it off. This is what Stair Stands was talking about. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so they don't know what happened to this. I remember hearing about this. Okay. Yeah. So they sent out a black hole monitoring satellite, and they have no idea what caused it to break. That actually happens more often than you think. That it's not a perfect science doing science. No, I mean, if you want, but don't do it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna make this a little bit better. There we go. There are other ways. Like right now, I've only used like this thing. But if I were to shrink this down a bit, and I were to go through like this with this thing, because I just want to now, and I were to do stuff like this. Oh, this is the wrong layer, isn't it? It is. Okay, so if I were to go here, and I were to go like this, and actually give more of a defining bit of lines here for this bit, you could actually do quite a lot with this landscape. Ooh! I want to show you guys a trick. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a trick. I'm gonna not delete, but hide all this stuff. I'm gonna show you a little trick that's kind of neat. I learned this so long ago. I barely remember it now. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay. So you have this line right, this dot right here, for respective lines. So I'm just gonna use this to help. This is wrong. There we go. This is what I want. Okay. So this is just here to make it. Nope, that's bad. to make it a bit easier on me. There we go. Okay, so you have that, right? So you give your perspective lines. Okay, and you do this, and this is for landscapes, this is just such a cool little thing to learn. Okay, so let's say this is a road, and you want to put trees on the road. So what you do is you do a line. You do a line on the perspectives, which is really cool. I just eyeballed that. Okay, and then you get rid of your perspective thing. You get rid of it entirely. Okay, and then you take this and you do little circles. And now your trees are in perspective, and the rest is easy. The rest you just take a green marker. You take a green bit of something, and you take this and you just go. You don't make those noises because that's ridiculous, but you get the point. You can just flush them out as much as you want, and it's really cool. I like this little thing you could do, and then you just go here and you go bwimp, bwimp, and you have a tree. I always thought that was really cool. I like it so much. It's so fun. Let me just make the tree better. And there you go, a tree. Oh gosh. I like that. It's so cool. It's such a cool little thing. I didn't learn it in art class. I learned it through trial and error and reading books. So, la-di-da. But but this is the kind of thing. I just love these little things you could do with shapes and colors. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, I love art. I forgot how much I loved art. Like when I was growing up, it was so crucial, and I just never really understood exactly how important art was to me until I started up this YouTube channel, and now I know. Now I understand completely. Because if I need to relax, this is a pretty good way to relax. Okay, and now let's do this. I'll get a bit of this. I'll get a bit of that. I'll get a bit of this. I'll get a bit of line. Get a bit of this. Get a bit of that. And I'm using too many colors greens. I'm just going for the fun of it, but whatever. Bob Ross is awesome. I used to watch him all the time. I used to watch Bob Ross all the time. The problem with digital drawing and Bob Ross is that you can never replicate some of the things that he did because he used his utensils in a very unusual way to speed up his technique thing. But I mean, all of his lessons are true. They work no matter how you look at them. Like if I wanna give this like different bits, I could do something like this, and this is just me erasing some bits and not actually putting anything down. I'm just removing the color. But one of the best things that I did, and I'm deleting everything because this is a little cool thing. Okay, so we take a color, we'll take a color red, and we'll go blah. That was not what I wanted to do, but okay. There we are, better. We'll take a big nice color red and we'll blotch it all over this thing here. And then on the layer above it, we'll take a blue and we'll blotch the blue on top of this, and it comes up with this nice, actually really kind of nice looking purpley color, which is great. That's exactly what I was hoping for. But then what he'll do is he'll do something like he'll erase some of that blue to create shape. he'll erase some of that blue and leave the red. And he does it in a different way. He uses different tools so that these lines aren't as like solid. They're kind of a blur or a gradual change. And he uses like a paint scraper to do it. It's really interesting. I've always loved his work. Yeah. I don't paint, by the way. I don't know if you noticed, none of my tools over here are for painting. I have paint tools in this program, but I've never used them. I've always wanted to learn how to paint better, because if I could paint a person, like a face, I would be like really proud of myself. Like unusually proud of myself. Oh, these are watercolor, apparently. Watercolors that aren't showing up because of whatever reason. Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, so these are watercolor. But yeah, I've always wanted to learn how to paint or stuff. I guess what I should do is I should attempt to paint more instead of what I usually do, which is drawing things. And maybe I'll get it. Maybe I'll just get it. Oh my gosh, that is a really dark color. Ugh. Ugh, don't want that. Oh my god. Oh no. No, save me. Oh my. Okay, I'll just Oh, this is bleeding watercolor. Great. Oh gosh. Oh, did I ever tell you how terrible I am at art? Oh, it's true. It's true. It maybe. Apparently these are watercolor. These aren't very good watercolors. But I think the way you're supposed to use these is you're supposed to do paint like that, and then you take like something like this to give it that paint approach so that it blends together well. And you're supposed to manually blend it instead of letting it naturally blend on its own, which has always made me say, do I really think that's a great thing? Because the answer would be no, I don't. But yeah, I had a friend who bought me paint stuff once, but I've never get the chance to use it. And I don't have the setup to record it, so... And I like to record when I do art because it's just a lot more fun that way for me. Because then I can talk to you guys and do art and just have fun. It's the ocean. It could be. Let's see, what else do we got here? I want to check out these other art brushes and things. Ooh, what's this? Do you mind? Ooh, more watercolors. Ooh, I like that. That's always nice. More watercolors, yes. Oh, that's why these are looking weird, because they're not right. They're wrong. They're too small. I'm using them as a small thing instead of a big thing. And I should be using them as a big thing, because that's what watercolors are. They're big things. Oh gosh, I am the best. I am the best at just blabbering on about nothing. It's a talent, it's a skill. These are supposed to be textured watercolor brush, but they're not much different. It bothers me that they're not much different. I mean, if I knew how to make brushes, then I would take all of what's his name, Kyle Webster's brushes and transfer them over to this, but oh, that's actually really nice. Look at that. That texture is nice. This is textured. This is nice and textured. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's really nice. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. We got anchored. We got acrylics. Acrylics are weird. Let's go to a different color. Let's try this. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are acrylics. Haha. Okay. Not a big fan of acrylics. I have learned that about myself just now. Can't stand acrylics. Especially in art programs, because they don't work the same way. It's like, okay, so normal acrylics has a different way of doing things. You don't have to just... It's not like every time you lift up the pen, the brush, it's not like every time you lift up the brush, it stops being... It refills the paint. With acrylics, it's like you brush, and then you go up here and you mess with whatever you did. Or something like that. And, that's kind of not what's going on here, which bothers me. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Let's see. Tim Tams is like a kid in a candy shop playing with all the paint. It's true. It's true. Oh, I'm not drawing anything creepy. I'm just doodling. I don't know if this is interesting for you guys. I'm just being me. We don't have a lot of time left anyway. Before the stream ends, I will be checking the... Ooh, oils? Maybe these are better. Let's check these. I'll be checking the Twitter. Oh, I like that. That's nice. What does it do to this stuff? Also, that's another thing. If I take oil and I put it on top of acrylic, in reality, it does something completely different. And I wish I knew what it was, because I might be able to utilize that for art. But when you put oil on top of acrylic in a paint program, the colors that you're putting down are just like a texture to make it look the way it looks. So you can't like mix media unless you go to a different layer and mix media that way, which is a bit weird for me. And then it doesn't react because no gravity is here. And gravity is another one of those super important things that should not be forgotten, because when you do art, gravity matters. When you do paint art, I talk like I know, but I've never really painted anything for real. Just messing around with paint. I'm just basing this completely off of like things I've seen and just like theorizing, because like I said, I've never actually... See this thing? See this old palette knife? This thing is supposed to do something different. Oh, I'm so mad about this. Okay, so I am drawing a collection of velociraptors, but I am not sure how to get more 3D effects into them. Don't think of it as 3D. Also, don't think of drawing as drawing. I'll show you. I'll give you an example here, just real quick. Okay, so technically, when you do art, you're not drawing. So this is an eye. Obviously, this is an eye, and this is okay. You could do something like this. And it'll be fine. And then you get 3D effects later on by adding shading and stuff. Or you could do shading now, but it's still weird, and it comes out a little weird. But this is okay if you're going for this sort of thing. This is fine. I mean, Draw with Jazza uses this sort of style all the time, and it's completely fine. However, when you're drawing, you're not drawing. You're portraying the interaction between light and shadow. So this shape right here is just a shape, and it doesn't really mean anything. And I keep going to this same example, because this same like item as an example, because it's such a good example. I haven't gone to it in this one, but I went to it once before. Okay, so this shape doesn't really mean that much. It's still a shape, and it allows the human mind to figure out, it allows it to imagine things. So let's say there's a bright light over here, and then we can do something like this. We can do this, we can do this, and we could do this, and all of a sudden it's a fork. All of a sudden it's a fork, and all I need to do to make it look more like a fork is draw lines like this, going this way, and all of a sudden it's a pretty weirdly shaped, but it's a fork. Okay, so that isn't exactly telling you what you need to know to make something look like 3D. But it's important to know this bit because of the rest of the stuff I'm gonna say. And it is 6:57. It is almost time. Okay. Okay, so this is a fork, obviously. It's a completely flat fork, and there's nothing special about it. But where art gets cool is understanding that, like I said, art is the, doing drawings is the interaction between light and shadow. So, if I draw a circle, okay, and the light is still over there, so over here would be dark, and then over here would get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter until it collapsed in on itself and became, you know, something like that. Okay, so the thing that most people don't realize is that some lines are just completely arbitrary. So if I remember right from what I've seen of what I saw about your art that you showed, let me actually take a look. I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna show you what I mean even better. Okay, where's that velociraptor thing? Okay, so you see how you've got all these circles, all these lines here to show this, and this line that goes right here to show the head. So what you're doing is you're trying to find the symbols, which is fine. And to start out, drawing a velociraptor head like this is great. But you're not drawing these lines. This is not you drawing a velociraptor. This is drawing a shape that remotely resembles a velociraptor. So we give it an eye, and then we erase some lines. And when you erase some lines, you add depth because you're introducing this idea that the light is somehow interacting with these shapes in a special way. And then you compound that with good shading, and you have a pretty good idea of a 3D shape. I don't know if I'm portraying it right or saying it right, because again, I'm still like super amateurish. But you're not drawing the symbol of an eye. You're drawing, I mean, unless you want to, but you're drawing the way light is interacting with that eye. So it would be more like, something like this. And yeah, you can have these lines here, that's fine, whatever. But these lines have to be smaller, and these lines have to be darker. And once you figure out how to portray the shapes instead of the symbols, then you'll be doing a whole lot better with drawing 3D. Yeah. Okay. So, it's 7 o'clock, and that means it's time for me to go. I'm not saving any of this art here. This is just for the stream. And I'm just gonna turn everything on just to be sort of goofy. This is art too, by the way. Just to let you know. Actually, if I got rid of this thing, and I got rid of this thing and this thing, that is art. I mean, that's landscape art, but it's, you know, it's great. But yeah, it's 7 o'clock. That means it's time to... Oh yeah, right. Sorry guys, I have to recheck Twitter. There was a whole bunch of things that I skipped over and I don't want to do that. So, before I leave, Cleo V. Wow. This, oh, it's gone. There we go. This is another thing that bothers me with with doing traditional art, aside from digital, and it's a hurdle that I have trouble getting over. It's the concept of layers when it comes to traditional art. They work differently. The stuff that you put on the layer above does interact, even if it's very little, but it does interact with the stuff below it, no matter what you do. And you can't go back and fix that layer later, and that's always bothered me, that it's trouble getting over. Oh my gosh, why aren't these images loading? My internet is so bad. Alright, let's go and see this. Oh, look, it's this bat guy. Oh, well. Oh, this is very good. Look at that. Oh, wings are tough. If you want to learn more about how to draw wings, look on Pinterest, because I have a lot of good examples, and go and watch Draw with Jazz's video on it. I'm not sure. I don't remember if there's anybody else. He's the first one that comes to mind. Wow, these are really good. These are really good. You should be proud of yourself. Okay. Well, it tried to load it. Yes, it's all art. Of course it is. There's no not art. If it is a relation between things that causes a feeling, it is art, and it doesn't matter what that is. That includes video games, that includes movies, that includes television show, that includes writing, that includes politics even can be considered art. If it is a relationship between two things, it is art. No, actually, it's even better than that. It's even more impressive than that. It's between two things, ideas, whatever. Two whatevers in relation that causes a feeling is art. Okay. These are nice. Oh, I like this guy. Oh, it's Cookie. Oh, it's a cookie. I thought it was a moon with legs and arms. That was cool. But still, it's still cool even now. It's just, I now know what it is. Wow, these are some... You draw a lot. You should keep doing that. It's definitely worth your time. Okay. Okay, so... A relationship between two people? Yeah, I guess it could be considered art. It depends. Babies are art. Babies are art. Babies are art because they're two things in relation. Almost everything. Almost everything can be art because one thing is not art. So if you look at an apple, just an apple sitting there, I mean, I guess it's art. I'm trying to think of a good example of this. A brick. No, a brick is a bad example. A pebble. A pebble just sitting on the ground is not art. But the fact that it is just sitting on the ground all by itself causes it to have a relation with the world around it, and therefore it becomes art. Everything can be art. I guess that makes sense. Alright. So, I have to go and play some Dark Souls and relax my throat because I am sick still. I hope you guys had a good time. I sort of did. I know, I really did. I said sort of did. I'm so bad at this. Oh gosh, you guys are killing me. Alright. So I'll see you guys later. It was fun. I really, truly hope you enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't boring with explanations or talking about black holes and stuff like that. My stuff, all of the stuff that I talk about on the streams are stuff that I think about or that I discover on my own. So they're not 100% accurate, but you know, I generally think they are.